Good evening and welcome to the Nevis newscast for today, Monday, December 28th, 2015. I'm Bronte Swanston Hendrickson. Now for the news in detail. Former depositors of the defunct Bank of Commerce that folded in bankruptcy in 1985, leaving thousands with nothing from their deposits, were expected to begin recovering their money with an additional increase of 25% on their balances today, Monday, December 28, 2015. The Bank of Commerce has been in liquidation for the past 30 years. The payout is expected to be made through the St. Kitts Nevis Anguilla National Bank at the Pelican Mall, Bastille, St. Kitts. In wrapping up the 2016 budget debate in the National Assembly on December 21st, Prime Minister the Honorable Dr. Timothy Harris said the Bank of Commerce is expected to pay out $18,185,783 to former clients. Between 5,000 and 6,000 persons are expected to benefit from the payout. Beneficiaries should present government photo identification, preferably a passport, in order to receive their money. This would see a significant contribution in the economy between December and January as more people have money to spend for the Christmas season and the New Year, Prime Minister Harris said. Meanwhile, the St. Kitts Nevis Anguilla National Bank has paid $6.5 million in an interim dividend to shareholders. The financial services sector continues to be a significant contributor to the economy of Nevis, so noted Premier and Minister of Finance, the Honorable Vance Amory, when he delivered the Nevis Island Administration's 2016 budget address. Premier Amory says it is for this reason that every effort is being made to keep the sector vibrant.
This sector continues to be a major revenue earner for the administration, with the amount of $12.8 million collected for the period 2014, representing 10% of total annual revenue of the administration. Total revenue generated for the first 9 months of 2015 totaled $10.4 million, a 10.5% increase when compared to the same period last year. In the new year, the legislative agenda will see the tabling of amendments to other pieces of legislation to keep our sector in line with other jurisdictions and to meet the increasing demands of the international community for high-quality regulation and management of this sector.
As noted by the Premier, while the Federation seeks to finalize the Foreign Account Tax Compliance Act FATCA regulations, the NIA has already taken the necessary steps, including the facilitating of a number of training workshops geared towards increasing participants' knowledge of FATCA and the Common Reporting Standard.
The Nevis International Banking Regulations have already been promulgated and gazetted. The fact is, we have received a number of applications. And we expect that, having appointed Mr. James Simpson as regulator of international banking, he will, with his exceptional qualification and with 25 years experience in banking and finance and the regulatory field, he will give good direction to the supervisory framework for this sector. Mr. President, your administration is providing or moving swiftly to enact legislation to govern registered agents in the financial services sector. And this is in an effort to ensure that all of the persons involved, the registered agents, that they are of sound reputation. And I know, Mr. President, we don't have any of those difficulties at this time. But I think this is an effort to ensure that any new registered agents, that they will know what the standard is here in Nevis.
According to Premier Amory, the NIA will also aim to incorporate the Group of International Finance Center Supervisors Standards for the regulation of trust and corporate service providers in the ordinance governing the licensing and the supervision of registered agents. Premier Amory also outlined other measures which will be taken in 2016.
During this upcoming year, this administration will take steps to formally establish the Nevis branch of the Financial Services Regulatory Commission to provide greater efficiency in the administration and enforcement of legislation governing this sector. The staff of the Regulations Department have already received significant training from CARTAC, and we expect that we will do more training to enhance their capability over the years. Mr. President, during the first quarter of 2016, the Financial Services Department will receive technical assistance and training from the Commonwealth Secretariat, and this will enable us, as I said earlier, to have the greater capability to manage and to regulate our financial services sector.
According to the budget presentation, the Nevis Financial Services Department will continue its efforts to inform, update, and provide training opportunities to regulated entities and create awareness of developments in areas affecting the financial services industry. Still to come,
the National Carnival Queen 2015-2016 is
Miss St. Kitts Nevis Music Festival 20!
Angela Erskine.
the details after this break.
Safe sex is the best sex.
No glove,
no love.
Protect your pleasure.
Real men wear condoms.
It's your favorite DJ Kevy Kev saying, don't be silly, cover your willy. Oh.
This message was brought to you by the Nevis HIV/AIDS Coordinating Unit in collaboration with NTB/AIDS.
When we remember a special Christmas, it's not the present that made it special, but the laughter, the feeling of love, and the togetherness of friends and family that made that Christmas special. As we prepare for the festive holidays, let us be wise with our spending and carry with us these few tips. Shop wisely, spend moderately, save for another day. Christmas is more than just presents, it's love and harmony.
We at the Department of Trade and Consumer Affairs would like to wish everyone a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
On behalf of the directors, managers, and staff of NEVLEC, we would like to take this opportunity to wish one and all a very Merry Christmas and a bright and prosperous 2016. Remember, NEVLEC looks forward to serving you for the new year 2016. Have a very Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas!
Merry Christmas! Merry Christmas!
Merry Christmas to one and all!
When I am shopping, there's no place like TDC. If I am miles away, I will make it all that I need to buy. You supply it. Affordable and with the best quality. When I am shopping, there's no place like TDC. No, 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 no. No place like TDC. No, 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 no. No place like TDC. No, 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 no. No place like TDC. When I am shopping, there's no place like TDC. Yeah.
Welcome back. The University of the West Indies, UWI Open Campus, is now inviting online applications for the 2016 UWI Open Scholarships. The awarding of this prestigious scholarship is one way in which the University of the West Indies attracts and rewards high achievers among the region's high school students, community and state college graduates, as well as first-year UWI students. The UWI Open Scholarship covers the cost of tuition, residence costs on or off campus, and contributions to books and meals. To begin applying, visit uwe.edu/open scholarship. The closing date for applications is April 15, 2016, and all supporting documents must also be submitted by this date to the Office of the Board for Undergraduate Studies, the University of the West Indies, Regional Headquarters, Hermitage Road, Mona, Kingston 7. For additional information, email rhq uobus@uemona.edu.jm or call 876-977-7916 or 876-970-0244. National Carnival activities continued over the weekend with a number of competitions. Felicia Liebert tells us more in this report.
Angel Erskine is the 2015-2016 National Carnival Queen. Erskine was adjudged winner from a field of 6 contestants at last evening's pageant. She also captured the awards for Best Evening Wear and Best Onstage Interview. Erskine also won the Miss Amity and Chairman's Awards. First runner-up Kyla Brown captured the titles for the Swimwear, Performing Talent, and National Pride segments. She was also named Miss Photogenic and won the award for Most Popular Contestant in the online polls. The second runner-up position went to Janelle Nisbet. The other contestants were Ivania Thibu, Rohanda Devent, and Jahida Lewis. Meanwhile, the 2015-2016 National Carnival Talented Teen Queen crown went to Kadima Blanchett of the Bastyr High School on Saturday, December 26th at the Sugar Mill Stadium in St. Kitts. Blanchett won the awards for Best Ambassadorial Wear, Best Ambassadorial Speech, Best Teenage Evening Wear, and Best Onstage Interview. She also won the award for the Most Popular Contestant in the online polls. The first runner-up position went to Janika Francis of the Virchals High School. Francis won Best Performing Talent and received the Chairperson's Award. Third runner-up was Kaliana De Souza of the Washington Archibald High School. Lavida Ordain of the Keon High School received the Miss Amity Award. The other contestants in the National Carnival Talented Teen competition were Talia Wigley, Zubaida French, and Dominique Phipps. The pageant was twinned with the 2015-2016 Junior Calypso Monarch, which saw Tiandra singing sensation Francis of the Bastyr High School capturing the crown on Saturday night. The first runner-up position went to the defending monarch Mighty Suki of the Charlestown Secondary School. The second runner-up position went to Duke Devon of the Charles E. Mills Secondary School, and the third runner-up position was captured by the Mighty T of the Bastyr High School. The other participants in the Junior Calypso competition were King Scribbles, King Leo, Prince Akido, singing Kali, Little Taj, Treasure, and Lady Naya. Reporting for the Nevis Newscast, I'm Felicia Liebert.
This evening, the reigning National Carnival King Astro will be competing in the Senior Calypso Finals to defend his title against Ayatollah, Craig, Jackie, Lady Diva, Cut, Soursop, and Queenie G. The show will take place at the Sugar Mill Stadium starting at 8 p.m. And we've come to the end of tonight's presentation of the Nevis Newscast. I'm Bronte Swanston Hendrickson. Thank you for viewing. Good night.